Ah, yes, the same old tired argument used by people who oppose gay marriage. If we decriminalize sex work, the next thing you know, the sheep fuckers will be coming out of the woodwork and will be indoctrinating all of our children to become hookers. What a load of crap. Yes, let's refuse to give sex workers any rights just in case we have people who want the right to boink their family pet or to pimp out a goat. Since decriminalisation in New South Wales, Australia, they have maintained one of the lowest levels of HIV and other STIs in their sex worker population. In fact, Australian sex workers are less likely to contract a sexually transmitted infection compared to the general Australian population. There are various excellent and effective health organizations for sex workers that provide safer sex education and supplies free of charge. One of them is funded by a Sydney-based brothel where all of the profits go to the outreach program. Many sex workers in New Zealand are found to have their own doctors, which they go to for general health as well as sexual health. There are now more sexual health organizations and improved services for sex workers, the biggest among them ran by the New Zealand Prostitutes Collective, and many sex workers feel that they can be more open with these healthcare providers. There is a law in place that makes it illegal to have unprotected commercial sex in New Zealand. While the vast majority of sex workers have always had protected sex, this law now gives sex workers leverage over clients who do not want to use condoms. In other words, if a customer tries to remove his condom, he's doing jail time. The truth is that the decriminalization of consenting adult sex work does in fact provide more options. There are many consenting adult sex workers who want to be in the industry for various reasons. Those decisions should be respected. In reality, the abolitionist approach, the one found in Sweden praised by radical feminists, has taken away the choice of consenting adult sex workers. It treats all sex workers as one unified group with the exact same experiences. Apparently in 2005, the Swedish government and policymakers voted against the Declaration of the Rights of Sex Workers in Europe. The Declaration acknowledges that sex workers should be consulted in policy making that affects them. Sweden voted against this. Talk about taking away choice. And this, folks, is the biggest lie of them all. There are many sex workers who have come out publicly risking their reputations, losing friends and family, and at the risk of being criminally charged. They take this risk, all while experiencing further marginalization at the hands of law enforcement, government, NIMBY groups, misogynists, and perhaps most sadly, some radical feminists. There are not just a handful of us, as some would like to have you think. There are tens of thousands of sex workers all across the world mobilizing for their rights. This is an international movement, but apparently we don't count. I understand that not everyone in the sex industry is thereby informed and free choice, and decriminalization, nor abolition, nor legalization, nor criminalization will change that. None of these models have proven to eradicate this problem. There is a serious issue with sex slavery and exploitation, and everyone should be working together to stamp this out. The only way that this will happen is if all parties are respected. That means that our experiences are just as real as anyone else's, and that should be acknowledged. We deserve to be heard too.
Meek, conceive and marry, true love's a shotgun wedding. There's no time to fool around because you have no choices now. Flowers and